So let's start with a silent prayer. Yeah. So which chapter we are learning now?
Is matter around us pure?
Yeah, it's matter. Okay. Anjali Priya, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Are the two types of matter?
Pure substance and mixture.
Very good. Pure substance and mixtures. Then everyone please switch on your cameras. Can't see no. Okay. Ashik, Anjali Priya, then Devasena, Dominic, Amarin, Fagat, Gauri, Gaudam, Justin, Melita, Minha. So, which are the two types of mixtures that we learned? Minha,
Yes, ma'am.
two types of mixtures.
Heterogeneous and homogeneous
Yeah,
mixtures.
homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Justin, please unmute. Justin, can you hear me? No? Revu. Revu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Is solution a homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous?
Ma'am, heterogeneous.
Solution. Solution?
Homogeneous.
Yeah, homogeneous mixture. What about suspension and colloid? Gaudam? What about suspension and colloid? Gaudam, please unmute. Gaudam, can you hear me? Kisrihari?
Heterogeneous mixture.
Yeah, heterogeneous mixture. Then we learn different techniques to separate the components of a mixture, right? Can you list few of the methods? Wait. Justin? 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 Can you hear me? Okay. Just wait. Abin? Abin? No response? Okay, Gauri, can you list the separation techniques? Few.
Evaporation,
Yeah, evaporation,
crystallization,
crystallization,
centrifugation,
centrifugation.
fractional distillation,
Yeah. Okay, fine. Then distillation, chromatography, using separating funnel, sublimation, etc. And the last class, we learned about physical change and chemical change, right? Today, we are going to learn more about pure substances, okay? More about pure substances. So, the matter can be divided into pure substances, then mixtures, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you mean by pure substance? It consists of single particle or more than one particle.
And one particle.
Yeah, single particle. So, according to their chemical composition, this pure substance can again divided into two types, that is elements and compounds. Elements and compounds. Okay. So, the pure substance consists of single type of particle. The pure substance consists of single type of particle, and according to their chemical composition, substances can be classified into elements as well as compounds. Okay, clear? Is it clear, Anjali Priya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, we can learn about elements. Okay, elements. Do you have any idea about elements? Yes or no? Yes or no? Srihari, do you know? Unmute, unmute.
Ma'am, there are many forms for elements. That's it.
Not clear?
Ma'am, I know natural elements, but not in
Okay,
chemistry.
okay.
That's it.
Okay, I think you all are familiar with the periodic table, right? Periodic table. Mute, unmute. No?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So all that we can see in the periodic table, they belong to the category elements. Okay. That hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, everything belongs to the category elements. Okay. So we can learn more about elements. I think the screen is visible, right? Is
Yes, ma'am.
this visible? Okay. Robert Boyle, he was the first scientist, used the term element for first time. Robert Boyle, the first scientist who used the term element in 1661. Okay, he used the term element in 1661. The scientist, who is the scientist? Abin?
Robert Boyle.
Yeah, Robert Boyle. Then Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. He established an experimentally useful definition for element. Okay, he established an experimentally useful definition for element. Who defined element? Minha?
Yes, ma'am.
Who defined an experimentally useful definition of element?
And Lauren Lavoisier.
Yeah, Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Then his definition, element as a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical reactions. Element as a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical reactions. Clear? It is a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical reaction. That's the definition according to Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Okay, clear? Is it clear,
Yes,
Gauri?
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Then these elements can be normally divided into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Okay, this element can again classified into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Here the examples for few of the elements: the pure gold, helium, carbon, etc. We can learn more examples in the next session. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I move?
Yes, ma'am.
So then we are going to learn about metals. Metals. So the properties of metals. First one, luster. It is lustrous. What do you mean by luster?
In appearance.
Yeah,
Shining.
shining. Very good. Shining appearance. So first point is luster. Okay. Luster. Then most of the metals appear as silvery gray or golden yellow color. Silvery gray or golden yellow color. Look at these pictures. The iron, silver, gold. Iron and silver appear as silvery gray, right? And the gold appear as golden yellow. Then other examples for the metals, aluminium, copper, zinc, etc. Okay. Then the third point, they conduct heat and electricity. Metals conduct heat and electricity. Then the fourth point, they are ductile. What do you mean by ductile?
Ma'am, we can break them into thin wire.
Yeah, very good. Drawn into very thin wires. Okay, these metals can be drawn into very thin wires. Aluminium wire, copper wire, etc. are the examples for such ductile wires. Okay. Then next one, malleable. Metals are malleable. Do you have any idea about malleable?
Ma'am,
Malleability.
ability to be drawn, to be hammered into a thin sheet.
Yeah, very good. It can be hammered into thin sheets. Aluminium foil. Okay. So these metals are malleable. It means that they can be hammered into thin sheets. Okay. We can make into thin sheet by using hammer. Okay. Clear. Then next one, they are sonorous. What do you
Sound.
mean by sonorous?
It can make a ringing sound.
Sound.
Yeah, it can able to make ringing sound. So the metals are able to make ringing sound. And the examples for the metals, gold, silver, copper, iron, etc. And the mercury. Mercury is the only metal that exists in liquid state. Okay. Mercury is the only metal that exists in liquid state. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sriram?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you read this point?
Metals are luster.
Yeah.
Silvery, they appears in silvery or golden yellow color.
Okay.
They can conduct heat and electricity.
Yeah.
They are the ductility, malleability,
Yeah.
sonorous.
Yeah.
The examples for metal are gold, silver, copper, iron, mercury.
Which is the metal that exists in liquid state?
Mercury.
Yeah, mercury. I think it's clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? So well.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Give some properties of metals. 3 properties. Can we learn now? Unmute. Yeah. Property number 1. Unmute.
Ma'am, conduct
Yeah, conduct heat and
heat and electricity.
yeah, conduct heat and electricity. The next point,
Ductility. Malleability.
malleability. Okay, malleability. Then
Sonorous.
Sonorous. Okay. Thank you. Tania. Tania. Yes, unmute here.
It is luster.
Yeah. It is
It is luster.
lustrous. Then
It is commonly seen in the silvery gray color or
silvery gray or
golden
golden
yellow.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, your voice is low. Ma'am, volume. We can't hear you properly.
What about now?
No, ma'am.
No.
Wait. Is it audible?
Ma'am, some breaking like sound is coming.
Some noise is coming.
Is it clear?
It's still low.
Low. What about now?
Ma'am, it's still low.
Okay, just wait. Is it clear? Is it clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, give an example for metals. Sriram,
Yes, ma'am.
give examples for metals.
They are luster,
Example.
gold, silver, iron, mercury is a liquid metal.
Okay, fine. Then we can learn about non-metals, okay? Non-metals. Okay? These are the properties of non-metals. The properties of non-metals are just opposite to that of metals. Okay? The first point is that they display a variety of colors. They display a variety of colors. Okay, that's the first point. Then the second one, they are poor conductors of heat and electricity. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Then they are not lustrous, sonorous, or malleable. Okay? They are not lustrous, sonorous, or malleable. Now look at these pictures. These are the examples: carbon, sulfur, red phosphorus, etc. When we look at the periodic table, the left side of the periodic table consists of metals, and the right side of the periodic table consists of non-metals. Okay, that we can learn in detail in the I think the fourth chapter, yeah, or second chapter. No, third chapter or fourth chapter. Okay. And the examples for the non-metals: hydrogen, oxygen, iodine, carbon, chlorine, etc. Adulya,
Yes, ma'am.
can you read these points?
Non-metals display variety of colors,
Yeah.
poor conductors of heat and electricity,
Okay.
not lustrous, sonorous, or malleable.
Yeah.
Examples: hydrogen, oxygen, iodine, carbon, chlorine.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So I think it's clear. So next we are going to learn about the third category, that is metalloids. Okay. Metalloids. Metalloids are the elements. They have intermediate properties between those of metals and non-metals. They are in between metals and non-metals. Okay. Metalloids have the properties in between the metals and non-metals. They have intermediate properties. Examples: boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, etc. Okay, boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, etc. Silicon, germanium, arsenic. Clear? Sania, can you read this once again?
Elements have intermediate properties between those of metals and nonmetals. Examples: boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic.
Okay. So I think it's clear.
Ma'am, can you show that metalloids once more?
Metalloids. Okay, okay. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Class is till 10:30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Shall I move? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So I need the participants who are not visible here. Karthik. Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Where is Karthik? Please switch on your camera. I want to see you. Yeah, Shania. Intermediate. That is in between the properties of metal and non-metal. Okay. That is mean by intermediate. Half the properties of metal, half the properties of non-metals. Okay, where is Karthik? Amarin. Amarin, please unmute. Amarin is not here. Revu,
Yes, ma'am.
are you joined now?
No, I joined earlier and
So, which are the two types of pure substances?
and to me only
Two types of pure substances.
elements and
Yeah, elements
compound,
and
compounds.
compounds. Very good. Lakshmi Nanda, please unmute. Yeah,
Yes,
which are the different types of elements?
Ma'am, that time I was my network gone. I just joined when you are teaching metallic.
Okay, okay. Srihari,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, can you help her? Which are the different types of elements?
Metals,
Yeah,
non-metals,
metals.
and metalloids.
Yeah, metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Then we are going to learn about compounds. Okay, compounds. So, the substance composed of two or more elements chemically combined with one another in fixed proportion. Okay, substance composed of two or more elements chemically combined with one another in fixed proportion. So, here elements and compounds are the two types of pure substances. Here in the case of compounds, they are composed of two or more elements. They are chemically combined with two or more elements, but they combine in a definite proportion or a fixed proportion. Okay? In a fixed proportion. Look at this example, the water. Its chemical formula is H2O, right? Here, two hydrogen molecule, two hydrogen atoms, or two hydrogen and one oxygen. Two hydrogen and one oxygen combined to form the H2O. Okay, that is always fixed. No change in the number of hydrogen and number of oxygen. That is mean by the fixed proportion. Okay, fixed proportion. And they are joined together by the chemical reaction. That is mean by chemically combined. Substance composed of two or more elements chemically combined with one another in fixed proportion. Then look at the next example, the table salt here. And its chemical formula is NaCl. NaCl, sodium chloride. Here, one sodium and one chlorine combine together to form the sodium chloride. Then the next example, methane. Okay, methane. And its chemical formula is CH4. Here, one carbon and four hydrogen. They are chemically combined. The carbon and hydrogen join together by the chemical reaction with a fixed proportion. So, this water, NaCl, methane, etc. are the examples for such compounds. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, what we learned today? Matter existing or matter are of two types, pure substances and mixture. Then these pure substances again classified into elements and compounds. These elements classified into metals, non-metals, and one more. What is that?
Metalloids.
Yeah, metalloids. Okay, clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah. If you have textbook, take page number 25. 25. More to know. That's in a box. Gauri, do you have textbook?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you read the more to know in a box? Page number 25. In a yellow box.
The number of elements known at present are more than 100. 92 elements are naturally occurring and the rest are man-made.
Okay. There are more than 100 elements are discovered in the periodic table, and among that 92 elements are naturally occurring and the rest are man-made. Okay. Okay, read the second point.
Majority of the elements are solid.
Yeah, majority of the elements in the periodic table are in solid state. Okay. Very few in the liquid and gaseous state. Okay. Read the next point.
11 elements are in gaseous state at room temperature.
Yeah, 11 elements are in gaseous state at room temperature. At a normal temperature or at room temperature, only 11 elements are exist in gaseous state. Okay, read next point.
2 elements are liquid at room temperature, mercury and bromine.
Yeah, the two elements that are liquid at room temperature, that is mercury and bromine. And mercury is the example for the metal that exists in liquid in room temperature. Okay. Then last point.
Element gallium and celsium become liquid at temperature slightly above room temperature 303 K.
Yeah. Elements like gallium, cesium become liquid at a temperature just above the room temperature. Do you know the room temperature? That is 273 Kelvin. Okay. 273 Kelvin is the room temperature. At room temperature, only 11 elements are in gaseous state and 2 elements are at liquid. And just above the room temperature, that is 303 Kelvin, elements like gallium, cesium become liquid. I think everything clear. That is for your extra knowledge. Okay. More to know. Then in the next class, we need to do an activity, but it's not practical to do an activity during online class. So I will explain it and show you with the help of a video. Okay. And after that, we can differentiate the mixtures. Through this activity, we can able to differentiate mixtures and compounds. Then I think the chapter is over. Did you write the homework?
Yes, ma'am.
The questions that I given in the last class? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Last class at the end, I had something to give you. Ma'am, I'll ask it from others and write.
Okay, it's okay. So, okay, let's take the attendance. Okay, Abin Thompson.
Present, ma'am.
It's okay, Lakshmi. Just wait. Yeah, Lakshmi, it's okay. Ahlam Fatima.
Present, ma'am.
Ahlam Fatima. Not here. Kalna Rose. Elna Rose.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah.
Present,
Ananda
ma'am.
Krishna. Ananda Krishna. Anjali Priya.
Present, ma'am.
Anthony Maxi. Arun Bhaskar. Ashik Joshi.
Present, ma'am.
Adulya.
Present, ma'am.
Bastin Joy. Devasena.
Present.
Dominic Anthony. Dominic Anthony.
Ma'am is present.
Dominic is present. Anthony Maxi.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Elsa Babu. Emerin.
Present, ma'am.
Elsa is present, right? Yeah. Emerin.
Present, ma'am.
Fagad. Fagad. Gauri Nandana.
Present, ma'am.
I think Fagad was present in the beginning of class, right? Okay. Gaudam.
Present, ma'am.
Jerlin.
Present, ma'am.
Jaslin.
Present, ma'am.
Joel. Justin.
Present, ma'am.
Karthik.
Present, ma'am.
Kshetra.
Present, ma'am.
Lakshmi Nanda.
Present, ma'am.
Melita.
Present, ma'am.
Minha.
Present, ma'am. Okay.
Devu.
Present, ma'am.
Sania.
Present, ma'am.
Shania.
Present, ma'am.
Sean Joseph.
Present, ma'am.
Sovel.
Present, ma'am.
Sriram.
Present, ma'am.
Srihari,
Present, ma'am.
Swati.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, shit. Okay. So, okay, see you in next class. Okay. Okay, bye. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.